All right. So I wanted to go on over here. And this was a great post from Joe today about squatting. So we have Joe, some hashtag leggings addict, doing great. I don't know if that's a 45 or a 25 pink plate. I'm guessing it's a 25. So is that?
It's a 45. It's
it is?
185.
185. All right, nice. I got to get me some pink ones. We have 25-pound pink ones. That's why I thought it was 25. So 185. Do you think that the average client will be able to do 185 on a squat?
No.
You think the average client will be able to do 135 on a squat?
No.
You think your average female client will be able to do 95 on a squat? No. And the common denominator is, I've tried everything. My glutes won't grow. No, you've tried body pump, which gives you a 5-pound weight, and you've done that for inconsistently for 2 or 3 months. So that's exciting just to have the proof in the pudding for Joe, where she can show it's like, you're not going to get big and bulky. What's going to happen is you're going to get stronger. You're going to feel better. But the unfortunate thing about being a girl is you have a bunch of jackasses in the gym who are constantly going to come up to you. And so a guy came up to her. Tell us about the story today.
So he came up to me and he was like, you were leaning too forward. You should back squat. Then you'll also be able to do more weights. And you should also use a belt.
Love it. So not only did he, excuse me, can I ask you a quick question? No, he came right after and he attacked like, oh, let me mansplain to you. That's the big thing today, mansplaining, right? And so, I mean, what was your take on the whole interaction? More positive, negative? What went through your mind?
Honestly, he scared the shit out of me at first.
Was he a big dude or what?
Yeah, it was a guy. He just like came out.
Yeah, like, was he like jacked or was he fat or was he skinny?
No,
what was he?
He was built. Like he's built. Obviously, he lifts.
Are we talking like built like me? Is he absolutely massive or is he just joking? But big scary dude. All right. And so he starts kind of telling you how to do it.
It was kind of negative because I explained to him why I squat the way that I do. I have long legs and a very short torso, so I'm not going to be able to squat so upright. And as long, like if you see the path of the bar, it's going straight up and down. If it was like kind of going like this a lot more, I'd be more concerned. But also, I don't like back squatting. I don't have the mobility for it. So for him to just come up and be like, "Oh, you should back that instead," I'm just like, okay. You don't know me as a person. You don't know like how I train and yeah, my body. So
again, positive and negative thing about this, you're a strong woman and you're confident. So I feel for the girls that are not that. And maybe it's their first time in the gym and you get this dickhead who comes over and starts mansplaining to you like, oh, you're doing it wrong. Let me show you how I do it. Blah, blah. It's like, so I always tell them, trainers, have a couple words in your back pocket that you can fuck with people right away. And you can just say to him right when he comes up, be like, actually don't talk about form unless you can tell me the 4 quad muscles. Something quick and easy like that. And he'll be there's 4 of them. Yeah, what are they? So you're going to try to tell me about the complexities of biomechanics, but you can't tell me the basic 4 muscles of the quads? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to you. And so something like that would be like completely shock the guy. And he would, obviously, the unfortunate thing is you do something like that, what's he going to say about you afterwards?
I'm a biatch.
Oh, she's a bitch. She's what? It's like, oh, it's so terrible, right? And I feel it's just a shitty situation. And so is there any merit to what he's saying? No. You'd have to just brush that off. It's always good to try different things. I like what a couple of people put in there. But the fact that you have and that you do have, I can tell that you've probably experimented a little bit because you can just tell by watching someone move, like you were saying, the bar path, your foot position, and just the simple thing that you have those shoes on. Now, if you're squatting in like pumps or something, that'd be like, oh, okay, well, she just doesn't have the workout attire. One, look at the load. I mean, if I saw I literally have never gone up to a girl and talked to her at a gym about form or anything. And I'll think about it sometimes if I see something crazy, but it'd only be just to potentially help her from not getting hurt. But I still have never done it in my whole entire career. And I was thinking like, okay, let's go like through worst case scenario that you have like, maybe you have a pink one on one side, a 25 on the other. you're facing out, so you're not facing